What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and quick news video to start the day. Scorn has been moved up. So in a world where every single game has been delayed, and even games still coming out that we thought were coming out this year, like Skull and Bones, let's say, gets pushed 1 to 2 months before they come out, Scorn is actually moving itself up, actually much like Gotham Knights did, only Gotham Knights, right, originally October 25th, now the 21st. Scorn was the 21st, and it is now coming out on October 14th. So it actually comes out 2 weeks tomorrow instead of 3 weeks tomorrow. Not the biggest, of course, jump in the world. And some part of me, again, much like really with all these games that I've talked about, I really do think there is this kind of competition where I think they are kind of worried about each other. It happens every year where games kind of get pressed against each other. But for this year, really from October 18th through December 2nd, there is quite a, I need to put like a number on it, but I would estimate maybe somewhere between like 15 to 20 pretty high profile games coming out between October 18th and December 2nd. That's a lot. It's a lot. And I feel like it's more than usual because of so many delays. So I do think these games are kind of conscious of it and know, well, maybe it'd be better. I mean, if we can get this thing out earlier, we can do that. Or maybe we actually push it, right, to get out of the way. For Scorn, and for really any game that I think moves itself up, it's a two-part thing. Number one, it's because it really is done. You know what I mean? Like for Gotham Knights, you don't move yourself up by 4 days if you're still, if there's even a thought in your mind that you could delay the game. The game's ready. The game's ready. It's so ready that you can give it to people 4 days early. Scorn is so ready, maybe not necessarily this second, although, I mean, we're getting pretty close. It's so ready that you can move it up by an entire week. But then also part two of that is like, well, if you're Scorn, you're releasing the same day as, the reason I keep bringing up Gotham Knights, you're releasing the same day as Gotham Knights. You're releasing the same day as the new Tales from the Borderlands game, right? A couple days after A Plague Tale and Mario Rabbids. There's a lot of games just in that week alone. If you come out, and actually now, which is very funny, so Scorn comes out the 14th, it's the first game. I talk a lot about A Plague Tale Requiem, how excited I am for it, and that I really think it could be a Game of the Year contender. That game was like the first game for me that kicks off this October period. October 18th is A Plague Tale. Now it's actually Scorn. Now Scorn comes out, that's the Tuesday. Scorn comes out the Friday before it. That's actually the first game that kicks off the fall period, let's say, of gaming. And remember, the game is said to only be around 6 to 8 hours long. Really, you can play this game that Friday, throughout the weekend, be done. Nice Halloween game. Nice game to come out in October in general, which it was, no matter what. And then you can finish it by the time the rest of these games start to come out. Also being a Game Pass game, right? I think this is a really good decision. I'm happy about it from a gamer, I guess, right? Just from playing the game. I don't have to juggle Scorn with Gotham Knights, with Mario Rabbids. Now there's a little space in between. A little. There's still games that overlap, but there's a little space. And also from a kind of business perspective, if they're looking at it and saying, well, we want players, we want a big opening weekend. Now you can get it. You can get it, and maybe you weren't going to get it with Gotham Knights. Gotham Knights, and they're two completely different games, but maybe Gotham Knights was going to overshadow it. The week after is Bayonetta 3 and Call of Duty. That's going to overshadow pretty much any game, right? The only game that can really stand up to Call of Duty is Bayonetta because it's a Switch game and it's going to be awesome. So there's some interesting stuff that goes on there that I really like to see. So let me know, if you guys are getting Scorn. I actually have my preview series, why I'm getting Scorn, and you should too. That's actually already recorded, already ready to go. The date's going to be wrong, but that'll go up in a few days. So make sure, if you like Scorn content, there'll be more of it in a few days from now. Let me know what you think. Make sure you're subscribed, bell icon turned on, and I'll see you all on the next one.